So we've got this to finish in here. Basically all we're doing is going to this height all round inside, and on the back and the front where the beams sit across this way, so you can't go any higher than this underside of beam, but through the front and the back you can take the block up through, because we've got a wraparound damp as I've shown you on the other footing. There's a wraparound damp, so you're best to do it now, and you are best to do your screed now as well. We're going to actually struggle a little bit to get to the briquette height on here. I've had to lower this a little bit to this blockwork here because there's such a hump in the footing, and we had to bump up about 15-20 mil on this side down here. I've had to, just to get it level across the top, I've had to grind it a little bit to get the middle so the beams sit on flat. But then that means that we're going to have quite a bit of a, we've got 2 quarters of briquette to get over at the top, which is doable, but it's just a pain in the arse. So on this footing here, I am going to just double check everything for level and make sure everything's within the same ballpark, and then I'll find the highest corner and probably just tighten just a little bit, and go about it that way. I did try, I've kept this brickwork is actually bang on to their gauge, but it's just we've had to use a lot more muck, and we had to stiffen the muck right up to be able to get to it, and it slowed us right down. So I could have probably just lost 10-15 mil around the whole lot, and I'd have had to knock up less muck and make it less stiff, which would have sped the process up a little bit, but shit happens. Right, so I've been around that footing and checked it all. Basically, I've got a 20 mil bump everywhere, and then so it's 470 everywhere, gauge is 450, so that means I've got a bump 20 mil everywhere, which you can just lower the footing slightly. But I've also, Tom, can you cut me a 340 cut please? Actually no, don't worry. Yeah, I've got a 340, 350. No, I'm alright. Yeah, so the footing that I'm going on next, I've been around and checked it. One side I've got 30 mil bump, 30 mil high, and one side's 30 mil low to the other, so 60 mil overall. So I've had a chat with the groundworkers, and they're gonna go around it with a laser level and re-scrape it with a digger to get it somewhere a bit closer. So I've had to take off all my profiles and that, and they're going to sort the footing out. But it's always good to go around and check before you start it, for that reason. So, you know, if you keep getting on at them enough, eventually you might get good footing. No, this one was pretty good, to be fair. This footing was pretty good, but I did do a lot of bumping. This is why it's much better. I did say don't worry.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I said actually don't worry. So yeah, this is why it's always good to check your footing before you go on it, because you don't want to get to it, go to start it, and then realise that it's not great. You know, shit happens. Things need to be sorted. Alright, let's get on with this wall. Let's get on with this. Tom, you want to get all this muck out, mate, and get that tub over? Because there's a lot of people here today. Oh shit. Fucking hell. That is plenty stiff enough, Tom. That is good. That's good how that is. Nah, it was me, I turned it off. So I've got a 330 cavalry overall. If I do 340, that allows my block to come out, a briquette to come over this way with a 10mm perp. Yes, please. More level about anywhere. Cheers. So now this here is my screed height, finished floor. Because I put everything in with a laser, I now know I can just ping the lines off the top, and I know that this is nice to go off of. This is nice to go off of for the height for the floors, and then you've got a nice finish. You've got a finished floor height that actually matches your brickwork. Just do that cut, Tom.
I'm on it now.
Where's that half cut, Tom? You got that spare half? Yeah, it brings that cut over first if you want. Sweet. What's up? Fuck off, cunt. bed. Trying to get over this. Right, I lost all motivation today slopping around in this shit, so we're off. Just got that back bit there left to finish, and then we're on the other foot. Let's get out of here, Tom. What a shithole. Huh? Tom looks like he's been rolling in it.